YouTube model community. This is Rusty Rotor with a mail call Monday. And one stash ad. Guess we'll break this into segments. Segment 1, Amazon order. I ordered this one other time and it was out of stock, so it never did notify me, and for some reason it kicked it out. So I saw that they were available again, so I got one. This is part number 725303. See it right there. It's a display case, 1/24 scale. It's like the parking garage scene in it. Let's open it up and see. This is 1/24 scale. So depending on the scale models you build, it could be a, hair bigger, smaller, whatever. But it's really cool. To show you, they give you a nice polishing cloth. You get a little screwdriver to keep in your shop. And then, it assembles in like 5-10 minutes. It comes with the LED power pack. It's got a little like fluorescent LED light that goes up underneath, so it lights it up. Just go in there and Google 1/25th scale parking garage display case. It'll bring them right up, and they make them even bigger, and they make them different scales. So I got all the way from Hot Wheel, I think, up to a 1/16 or 1/18 scale. So whatever scale car you're into, you will be able to find one. And just put on there, notify me if it's out of stock. Notify me when it's back in stock, because they do come back in stock pretty regularly. This came from, it came off of Amazon also, but this is the company that it actually comes from. Hobby Attack. Hobby Attack Model Supply Company. Scan that. You get 15% off. So, I've been collecting materials for a couple years now for weathering, whether I'll be doing dioramas or I want to do a crusty build. I have a kit picked. It is a resin kit, and I'm using a donor model to it also. So I've been collecting stuff, like I said, and I've been doing some research and finding out what everybody else is using, what they recommend, so on and so forth. I like to start there, see what everybody else is using, if they're happy with it. Is it doing, these are the guys that do this all the time, so they know if it looks good or it's worth using. And, the two products I'm going to show you, they are, from what I hear from everybody else. First is the Rust. They're all by AK, guys. Rust Streaks. I've seen people using this. It looks really cool. I can't wait to try it. And the AK weathering pencils. And these are all the colors I got. I'm big on the watercolor pencils now that I have, and they're different shades, but I didn't have the actual Rust colors, so I know those work good. I don't know if these are the same as the watercolor pencils. It says, marks on your model, apply this paint over an acrylic or enamel base and blend in the paint with a brush moistened with water. So yeah, they're basically a water pencil, watercolor based pencil. So I shouldn't have any problem using those. We will get to that sooner or later. Because I don't know, I don't do the research on the editing end of this, but if Hobby Attack has a website, it'll be right here. Right up here in this little corner. Definitely check him out. I have viewed some of his stuff before on Amazon, and the stuff he carries. He's got a pretty good selection. And it's just another alternative way to get things that you're wanting to get, guys. Other people carry it, but, literally 2 days, I got this from them. And it came from them, not, and Amazon delivered it. It still was packaged by them. So they got it to them and out to me very quickly. Our next thing is let me find one. Here we go. I've mentioned these a million times. These little eyeliner paintbrushes. I use them all the time. I reuse them constantly, and I've used the bristles off of them for other things. I've used the stick to stir it. I mean, get all the use out of it you can. And that's even more demanding now, because I went on my thing and I ordered just based off of order again, and what I got is not these. So apparently they stopped making these, and now they make these. These are those little microfiber paintbrushes. I have some of these somewhere over here. I've used a couple times, and they work good for real teeny tiny little things. But these are paintbrushes. I can actually paint. I mean, I've painted engines with these. I've painted dashboards with these. Seats. You can't do that with these. But we're going to give these a whirl this time. I mean, they were, I think it's like $7. I got 200 of them or something like that. I might have ordered a double batch is what I did to stock up. And this is what they sent me. And I went back online on Amazon and I couldn't find these anymore. All I found was these different colors and different brands, blah, blah. But you guys can see what you can find out. But my end led from this to these. So it may be something they just don't make these anymore. I have found these on Temu, whatever you want to call it. So I may have to order some from them. And there's the thing, guys. If you want to scan it, pause it, scan it. There's the information. I think these are like $6 or something a piece, or a set of 100. So like $12. Yeah, I mean, it's $12 wasted, but I use these actually, so just not as much as I would have used these. I have very fine paintbrushes I can use now, since these aren't available, apparently. Also, it's time of the year to stock up on drill bits. This company, I'll hold that up there so you can scan them. I got that. Wasn't very much. $7, $8. I got 5 packs. I like it. They come in these little cases, and you just clip it open. They always come different colors, different sizes. But I mean, you guys know the kind of detail I put in the engine compartment. I got to have these fine drill bits, so I do not like drilling a hole too big or too small to do what I do. I want it to be just right, so the wire, if nothing more, is snug to fit in there. And these break super easy, so I go through quite a bit of them. So it's good to have that stock back up. It's not the same company I always use, but they are always the same things. It says made in China. Weigh in top 50 piece. Yeah, so just Google, or not Google, get on Amazon and micro drill bit sets, and you'll eventually come across, you'll see it, they're colored. If you get the right chuck, you can put that down in your little drill head, pin vise drill, and use them that way too, which I do a lot of times. It just requires the right size chuck to put down in your pin vise. Or your Dremel tool, or whatever it may be. If you got a Dremel tool and you got accessories, you should have the right size, and you can put that down in your thing and adapt those to your pin vise. And I do have a big thing of drill bits that are, well, they're over there, but just all the way down to microscopic, and I use those too. It's just I like these because I use my fingers. I'm a hands-on type of guy. I like getting my hands in there. I feel I have more control than sit. I love using power tools, but I'm scared to death of using a Dremel with a drill bit in it. Getting in there and it bounce or snap and wreck something. No, I'd rather have my fingers in there twisting it back and forth, going slow until I make my hole, and then I'm out. Especially if I forgot to drill a hole somewhere and it's already in place, and now I gotta get in there. If nothing else, I'll use a longer drill bit and stay outside the area and just work it until I get a hole in it. Or I'll heat something up cherry red and stick it through there and make the hole. Where there's a will, there's a way. My panel line wash, I have different colors. I have the brown, the gray, the black. I've had my black for about 7 years. When you get one of these bottles, this is damn near a lifetime supply. If you're doing model cars, I really don't know what this stuff is made of. I never really took the time. I guess I should really go back and research it a little bit and read it. I just know I used it at work. I loved it, and that was where I left it. But I think I will go back and research this to see. This is made from Tamiya. I don't know where this came from. I just got it on Amazon. I figured I better get another bottle. Since there's so many workspaces, I'm tired of going back and forth for just one panel line washer. So now I can put one here and one over there, and I'm pretty much covered. So I'm still filling in pieces here and there to make this all kind of flow really easily. So yeah, that was it from the Amazon haul, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I have anything else coming from Amazon. I think that was pretty much it. I do have a couple things, and we'll put those because I have other stuff still coming, and we'll cover that then. I did put an order into Tropical Glitz, and I was very, very pleased to see that now they offer the 2-ounce bottles versus the big 4-ounce bottles that I normally buy for $16.50. I like that because I got plenty of paint. I don't mind paying for the extra paint. This is ready to spray, just like it says on the bottle. Paint. This is Seductive Blue. It's absolutely beautiful. You guys can see. I don't know if it's doing justice. I'd say it is. It's a pretty good view there. Kind of look at the back side. You can see how gets its name. It's Seductive. Very pretty blue. These are like $9. I absolutely love this brand of paint. Now they're not into the big solid colors of this, that, and the other, and Chevy, Ford, Chrysler colors. They're at the top end of the spectrum. Low rider paint jobs, custom paint jobs, that kind of stuff. Adding metal flake to things, and it's the automotive line. Motorcycles included, blah blah blah. But us hobbyists love this paint because it gives us what they use on real cars. And they cater to us just as much as they do the automotive world. So that's great. And right here's scan it, guys. RTS. Always make sure when you go in there, there's a little drop down window in there that you pick the size that you want and that you get RTS. And that's ready to spray. Unless you're a rattle can guy. They sell it in rattle cans too. So everything they have is available in rattle cans. Or by the quart. So if you're really wanting a big amount. So like if you're into painting motorcycle tanks or fenders or full cars. Just make sure you click the amount that you want when you order it. This is, I showed you guys, I told you about a Mopar I'm going to be building this year. I call them all Mopars. It's a Dodge Challenger. 1970. Challenger TA is the kit I'll be using. Ernest, Spunky, I can't even remember it. Ernest, he'll be up here too. He's designing the chin spoiler and the hood scoop and everything for the build. And he sent me a picture of the draft, and it looks fantastic. But this is going to be the color of that, of course, a matte black. This is Cosmic Purple. It's a crazy, funky, metallic color, but I want that on that car. And I will probably down this a little bit with some candy. I'm going to test spray a spoon first see what it looks like on its own, and then a little candy purple over top of it to see if that enhances or if it dulls it down a little bit. I'd like to, not that I really want to dull it down, but I don't know. I just absolutely fell in love with the color. It's beautiful to me. And I've got a ton of other builds I can use it on. We got this MK-6 Pink Wine. Jenny picked this out. Well, she loved it. I showed it to her and she loved it. I liked it too. So this is Mo's Image. I think this is a candy base. That's really going to be hard to glare. We'll cover it up a little bit and see. See it on the side. Yeah, the glare is ridiculous. You'll see it sprayed on something here really soon, but it is very, very pretty color. Metallic. It's got, I see things, or no, this may just be straight candy base. So this would get painted over like a silver or the galactic silver, or whatever. I have a different color silver I can spray it over to. And then I'm looking through that, I'm like, I want an orange color. I need an orange color. This is a candy. This is ready to spray. And these are all in the 2-ounce bottles. Wildfire Candy. And there's the thing if you guys want to scan it. There we go. You can kind of see by the, it's a lot darker than what you see on the top edge of the bottle here, but this is, I love oranges and the fruit. But you guys get over, Tropical Glitz, have their information up here, guys, or down here, one of the two. Check out their paint lines. You'll find a color in there you like for a project you want to do, or something coming down the pipes. Even their mild metallics are very brilliant colors. If you want to do a two-tone paint job, that's the place I would go to. Look for the colors that you want to use. Don't be scared of using the candies or the pearls or just the straight metallics. Just keep in mind when you're spraying with those thin, light coats. Thin, light coats. Force yourself to back off after doing, just a light tacky coat. Back off. Take that 5 or 10 minute break. Come back in. Another light coat. Back off. Stay away from it. I have a bad habit myself of, getting that coverage. Don't do that. That coverage is then you start getting dark spots if you're doing a candy. Pearls, you can start pooling, and then you add another color, and then it's too late. So thin, light coats. Thin, light coats, no matter what you do. And pick out your scheme, and then take the time to test it out on either a piece of sheet styrene, or a spoon. Spray your primer you're going to use, spray your base coat you're going to use, whether it be silvers or golds or black. Spray your pearl, spray your candy. See what the outcome of it all is in those shades. And then if you're not happy with that, go back and switch it up. Use a gray primer maybe. And then a different kind of silver. And then, I don't have to say this. You guys know. I'm just saying, when it comes to these, test them first. Don't just go whole wild and start painting your body. I always spray a little plastic something with it. The primer I'm using, the whatever silver, gold, black base coat I'm going to use, and anything else I use after that, whether it be pearl, metallic, candy, whatever it is, I always just a quick spray on there. Touch up on the Kohe. Also got it off of Amazon. The Ultrasonic Cleaner. This is an example how well it works. And the crud that's in the bottom. Take you over there, guys. I keep forgetting we're all phone. So I cleaned all 3 of these airbrushes. Now my dumbass just needs to figure out what goes to what. And you can see it's small. And it held almost a whole bottle. There's a little bit left. My desk is not level over here. But you can see down in there all the crud. Now I did 2 7-minute treatments, and then a 5-minute treatment, and then I let it set overnight. And I came back out and I took it out and wiped it all out. I don't know if you can see down in there how clean that is. I've not cleaned this that well in 78 years, however long I've had it. All the part, everything's good and clean inside. So yeah, I'm super impressed with it. If I was to give it a star rating, I'd give it the 5-star rating also. And it's worth the $39.95. Like I said, it is electric. You know, and I just used jewelry cleaner. This is what this recommended. So that's what I got. Now I will take and put a strainer over this, and I will funnel that out of here and put it back in the bottle. And I will mark it used #1. That way I know how many times I've used it, because I tend to forget that kind of stuff. So, you know, it just helps. But again, KOHE Ultrasonic Cleaner. Find it on Amazon. Gets my stamp of approval for $39. Next, I put a little order in at Hobut Models. Mark, or Hobut Models, he had his sales going on. I got a Slump Buster kit. And I've been wanting this kit. I've been trying to collect all the Foos kits anyways. So, I've been... Chip Foos has inspired me 18 million times, if he's not inspired me once. I almost forgot something. And this one it's pre-painted. And, you know, stuff is, I guess the interior is molded in color and all that. It's kind of like Snap Tight. I think there's some room for touch-up, just if you change your mind on things. I've not looked to see if it's got decals or stickers. I hope it's not stickers. I would be very upset. But a quick little Slump Buster. Yeah, and it's one. I love Corvettes, so I can't go wrong. And this was super cheap, guys. He had this on clearance. I couldn't believe the price. I couldn't pass it up, no matter what it was. Also, you know, I'm finding myself leaning more towards AK products than Tamiya. I do like Tamiya on certain things, you know, like our panel line wash and all that. But I know AK makes a lot of washes too. So I'm kind of torn. I guess I'm just going to break down and get some AK stuff and compare it. We'll do a comparison on here. I don't know when that'll be, but we will do it. But, you know, AK, go check out all AK products up here. Should have the link up here. My niece is back at it, so this video should be right. Hopefully, I'm not pointing to a blank space. Like I did on the other one, I had sent that video off to her, and then her computer crashed, completely crashed. So she sent me the video back. So I had to do my editing, and I can't do that fancy stuff like I said in the beginning. Now I'll never be able to do that. So she contacted me, let me know she got her new system. It's up and going. So I love AK's products. I see all these guys that I watch on YouTube using AK products. So, you know, if they're using them, and these are big time guys, these aren't like everyday schmoes like me. These are the guys that got the big channels that are, you know, blah, blah, blah. I've seen 2 or 3 tubes, old tubes of this stuff in the background. That's what I look for. When they're boasting a product, they could be getting sponsored from it. So they got to do that. I look in the background of their video. If it shows certain sections of their workshop, I look for what's all been they've used, and there's multiples of. I look for bottles of paint that are almost empty and multiple bottles of that. That way, I know that's their favorite stuff they use. It's still there. It's aged. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's not that it's gotten better. It's just that the fact that that is what they use. And these guys are producing some of the beautifulest dioramas, figure paints, model cars, whatever it may be. They're producing something good. So I like to know what they are using. That the product doesn't make the modeler, guys. It's the modeler that makes the modeler. This just helps. Helps a lot. This is AK Professional Modeler Modeling Putty for all branches. Hard. AK103, if you guys are curious. This dries hard, so it's sandable. I like that fact. You can always use a little drop of water or thinner or whatever and thin this stuff down and get it real smooth. I'm sure it's no different than any other putty. I didn't research this. I just went on a whim and I got it. Price was right. Hobut Models, he got it right out to me. Now, here's another company that I've been watching up and coming and getting popular. I know Matthew over Model Car Videos loves their chrome. I've not tried that yet, so Matthew, I'll try that. Green Stuff World, right up here, guys, right up here. Green Stuff World, liquid mask. Now, my daughter uses this in her drawing and painting, and I don't know if she uses Green Stuff World, but she uses a similar thing. And again, I watch a lot of figure painters, and I look in the background in their shops, and I see bottles of this sitting around, empty, spilled, knocked over, and they're constantly using it in the thing. So they really love the product because that's what they use. And as a modeler, there's times I come across things that I need to mask off, but I'm not going to fool with all that masking tape in those teeny tiny little areas. That's where this comes in handy. I thought it was going to be a bigger bottle, so I'm a little down about that. But all in all, it's a pretty good amount to try out, to see how it works. It wasn't that expensive. It was like $4 or $5, I think. If you watch this, Mark, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was $4.99. I think it was on sale, so it's worth spending $4 or $5 to try a product out to see if I really like it. So we got that. So the Slope Buster. I love the Foos kits. It's no different than any other kit. It's not specifically. It's just they'll have those parts in there for Foos's design and his paint jobs and everything on the box art. The rest of it's just a normal AMT or Revell kit. We got our first Christmas card in. Mr. Tom White and his lovely wife Susan sent us their Christmas card, annual Christmas card. I absolutely love these. I hang these up in the shop and I keep them up all year round. It's a fantastic design. Old hot rodder. I think you should have cropped a picture of yourself in there, Tom. And this is Rambler 69 we're talking about. So yeah, we're gonna hang this other one. Well, there's his main card. Last year's Christmas card. Oh, because I hadn't done this yet. I put it in the drawer. I got to get it out and put it up with the other ones. I had it up for a while, and then when we redid the shop, I put it in the drawer so I wouldn't lose it or get destroyed. So we get that back out and get it hung up with this one. I'm a hoarder, I guess. It's just certain things to me, I keep. I don't like getting rid of it. When I'm dead and gone, they can get rid of it. It's just a piece of paper. It's not taking up a lot of space. So, it's all this other stuff that's taking up the space. So, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Up to date. This week, we will have a product review. We've got a package coming in from Ryan Jones, Z-Force Model Works. So, we will do a review on that. What else? Everything else I'll probably save until Monday to do the mail call. Anything like that. I've still not heard from my other niece about my shop cards. She reminds me, I'm going to have to call her and find out what the heck is going on. I need to get those. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming in, guys. This was all my Christmas money that my wife gives me every year. I use it to buy supplies and things that I want for the model, for the hobby. It's not a lot, but it does get me stocked up on a few things, and then when I get a little extra, I stock back up. It's not balling on the budget. So yeah, this is where we'll call it quits, guys. Definitely check out all these products. AK. I done lost the flyer now. How did I do that in 2 minutes? How do I do that? Period. Oh, here it is. Hobby Attack. Model Supply Company. Again, I'll throw that up there too. You guys can QR scan that. I have gotten from them before on certain things, so I get it really quick. So they got to be close to me, I guess, or they're close to Amazon. That how they do that. Rust effects. If you guys are into Rusty and Crusty, the AK makes a great line of that product. I don't think you ever will get steered wrong. The rest of the tools we got from Amazon, the Slump Buster kit, the diorama. When we get this put together, we'll do a quick little video and review it with the models in it and see how well it works, lights up, all that stuff. Before you guys go spend, it was $50. I know, but it's cool, and it was a Christmas gift from my wife to me via money for me to buy what I wanted to buy, and I've always wanted one, so I got it. You just gotta find a place to put it. I think I'll go up here on the shelf. I gotta move these kits anyways to make room for other models, and once I have it together, though, I will have to find a place to put it. But that's for another day, guys. Thank you to all my past, present, and future subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It's free. Hit that bell notification while you're at it. Go check out Ernest. Why can't I never remember his number? Spunky. Everybody knows him. Ernest. Fantastic builder. Go check out his page and all these other great products. Revell, AK. These little companies. Just go in Amazon's Google and check micro drill bits. You'll find these. You can get a 2-pack. You can get a single pack. You can get a pack of 5, a pack of 10. They're all like under $10. They're cheap and they break easy. So just keep buying them because you'll love them once you use them. I love working with your hands. Tropical Glitz, great paint line, guys. Like I said, it is an automotive paint place. They do carry House of Color. They do have other things like primers and stuff like that. And they have it all in ready to spray aerosol cans or bottles that you can just dump and spray. And that's pretty much it, guys. Again, thank you to Tom, Susan for the great Christmas card. I look forward to these every year. I got to get to the store and get some so I can try to get some out this year. And that's it, guys. Thanks again. We're almost there. We're at 985. We need 15 to do the giveaway. So, guys, remember, spread the word. Get on here. Flood these comments on these videos. Let me know that you care. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Like old Sean says, whatever makes your world go round. That's a really catchy saying there, Sean, by the way. I meant to tell you that. But I hope everybody's doing great. Get some modeling in, guys. And we'll see you on the next video. That's Rusty Runner. I'm out.